everyone here in Trinidad. I'm Tami G. Happy to be back home. Kind of miss it. Don't get to come too much. Straight out of New York. I am reintroducing myself back into Trinidad again. You guys probably have known me from 2010 when I've done my previous projects, Work the Middle and Rolla Costa, which was a really good and fun time for me back in 2010. I also play a lot of steel pan. I played with a couple of bands in Trinidad as well as in New York City as well. I'm also a band owner. I own Steel Explosion USA along with my brother Freddy Harris III. So I'm into a lot of things. I am now stepping into the soca arena once more, and I have come out with a really cool and hot single called How We Does Wine. And I have another cool one coming up in some months called Aromana. It's actually, you can find it online as well, and it's Aromana what? What will we drink? Aromana Coke, Aromana Moabi, Aromana, right? Aromana Punch Cream. So this is Tami G. You could find me on Facebook at official Tami G. You can also find me on Twitter at Tami G Music, and also Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Tami G Music as well. Thank you. So Tami G, born in New York, came to Trinidad at age 5. Went to school here for some years. At age 12, I entered into the Junior Soca Monarch competition. That was my introduction to soca music there. My music was actually written and produced by my father, Freddie Harris II. He is well known in Trinidad. He has worked with the likes of Sparrow, Harry Belafonte, all the greats you could think of, Kitchener. So growing up in a household of music, you must sing. So I was forced. He wrote a song for me and said, hey, you're gonna sing Calypso, and entered me into the Junior Soca Monarch, where I came third the first time. That was way back in the day. I left here at age 14 and then made my way into the US Virgin Islands. And in the US Virgin Islands is where I got into more independent writing. So there I've done some writing in the likes of hip hop music and actually R&B. I also play several instruments. I play piano, I play flute, I play steel drums, all that stuff. Left the Virgin Islands, went into New York, and went to school. Left the music industry alone for a little bit because some parents, a counter parent was saying, I want, time to get your education and so forth. So I have my degree in journalism, and I thought I was going to be a reporter for some time. Didn't quite happen in the competitive world of New York. So I did some freelance writing and started my way back into doing some more writing again, and said, you know what, let me come back into music. I started writing again for a couple of artists. They didn't really quite make it, but they were out of Grenada. Did some soca writing for them, and then wrote a really cool song back in 2010, tried to give it to a couple of people to sing. And my brother said, they're just not making it, you need to start singing your own songs. And I said, I haven't performed in a very long time. So I then said, all right, I'll give it a shot. So that's my reintroduction back into the soca world. Came back to Trinidad after many years in 2010, and then started writing again and again, and this is where I'm at. I'm building my name, Tami G. Actually, my full name is Tameeka Garcia Harris. That's what I was known as before. And we wanted to give a little swing to the music, to the name, sorry. And my brother came up with Tami G. And I said, well, that's a little hip-hop-ish, right? Tami G, because it was like all these names back in the days, like Lady B, this and that, Queen B. And he's like, no, it'll work, it'll work, it'll work. Nobody's doing that type of thing. So I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna keep it Tami G. That's how that name was born. So I'm currently working, what I'm doing musically right now, more or less, is not just only targeting saying to being a Trinidad soca artist or whatever the case is, or trying to come back home and just saying I'm only dealing with soca, but with the soca I want to do something unique, and one of the things is really merging the American R&B and funk sound into the soca. So most of the music that you would hear that is produced by myself and my brother will have a little bit of a different sound. You would say, okay, well, I don't know if it's really soca, if it's really, and that's some of the things or some of the feedback that I get from most the even DJs or people that I kind of shop the music to, well, it's not the right BPMs, or this isn't the right song, or this is how we just do things, so you need to do things this way. And when your goal is really outside of more than just pleasing one group of people, right, you're gonna say, you know what, you have to believe in yourself, right? So I said, I'm gonna continue down the journey because I want my music to be loved by everyone. I want when someone hear it, they go, whether they're African, whether they're white, whatever ethnicity they are, I want them to say, wow, I really enjoy this. And I've done some projects where I've made it really hard soca, and it was loved, yes, by Trinis and so forth, but then when I present the music, you know, internationally, they're going, but what is all that ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling song in the background? And what it is that the ears is not always used to the iron or all the different elements. And so it makes it kind of difficult for people to dance to it. So what we've done is kind of softened it, but still keep the authenticity of soca in the immersion of the music. So my goal now is, you know, really to make music that appeals to everyone, that makes everyone happy. If it can make a baby dance and make a baby happy, then it will make all people happy, you know. When I came back in 2010, and I didn't think that I was actually gonna make it on the Soca Monarch stage, because that's actually where you get your respect. That is where you say, okay, I'm actually officially a soca artist. And when I was able to grace the stage, that was my, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I am on the same stage that Super Blue and everyone else, and Tameeka's officially a soca artist. So that was a oh my god moment. I would also say my other oh my god is when you hear it on the radio, and you actually do your interview, and then you come back in the car and you go, I don't think them DJs gonna play that song again, you know. And then you go home and you think it's not gonna play, but then even if it's like 11 o'clock at night and someone call you and go, yeah, hear your song on the radio, they actually play it. Even though it's 11 o'clock at night, I said, well, they didn't throw it away, they actually play it. Oh my god. So those are a couple of oh my god moments. I would like to say that I'm happy to be back in Trinidad. I would like the people to get to know who I am again, and you will see me in 2017. I am actually working on a plan and some marketing materials and so forth. This is not the last of me. This is, even though I came out a little late for the year, I don't call it late, I just say it's the budding start of who I am. Maybe late for Trinidad, but not the rest of the world. So you will be seeing a lot of me, and stay tuned. Just keep looking out for Tami G. For all my Caribbean people, my Caribbean Americans, you know, I am here for us as well, and making the music that appeals to, I call us the hybrids. So, you know, they say, oh, well, you're foreign, and then no, we just merge of both cultures. So Tami G is for the Caribbean Americans, for the world, so look out. Here I come.